Hey YouTube, Renee here. Smoking Cobblestone Break, Kentucky Plug. This is it's a dark fired Kentucky and sweet Virginia tobacco blend. Um, it's a plug, but it's not really a plug, as you guys know. I think we all know they're not really plugs. They're more like pressed cakes, crumble cakes, if you will. But here, they're known as plugs. Okay, let's get into it. What am I tasting? Well, um, this is first off, let me just say this, okay? One of the things that I normally do with all pressed cakes and flake tobacco and all that, I leave it out to dry. I always leave my tobacco out to dry. For me, dry tobacco smokes a lot better. I don't. I have no problems with dry tobacco. I know a lot of you guys have a problem with tobacco being dry, but I don't. It burns better. It's cooler. It's just a more enjoyable smoke. So one of the things that I did with this is I allowed it to dry a little bit, and when I first smoked the dried out tobacco, first I let it dry out a lot. Uh, I can't say it's a lot, but yeah, it was dry. And when I smoked it, it was very, it's enjoyable. The Kentucky was coming through very nicely, um, but it had a little bit too much of a clean finish. It was very enjoyable, but like I said, the finish was just a little flat. It just left you wanting a little bit more hardiness. So one of the things that I did was I stopped drying it and I just started smoking it. Just with the moisture that it comes with inside the tin, which I thought was too much, but in this case, for some reason, um, it's very nice. And I think it's because the blend itself it does have a lot of moisture. I would say for tobacco, I think it does have a lot of moisture. Normally, it would give you like a burned out taste because of the moisture there. I mean, it takes a lot longer to you have to drag a lot more out of it in order to get a smoke. So normally it kind of like it stoves it a little bit more and it gives you more of a burned out taste if this wasn't a Kentucky. But because it's a Kentucky tobacco, it actually gives it that hardiness that I was missing in the beginning when I dried it out, and I was able to not only get that hardiness, but all of a sudden the Virginia really started coming in, and it is very sweet. That is one thing that yeah, I can taste the Virginia in this blend. It's funny to be able to taste the Virginia in a Kentucky blend because when you have a Kentucky um, blend, it is very overpowering. Kentucky is just dark fire Kentucky is very overpowering in my opinion. And when it comes to Virginia, Virginia has no chance. But in this case, for some reason, I can taste the Virginia, and it is very nice and sweet, nice bready taste that you can taste through the smoke. And of course, you can draw on it as much as you want. The more you draw on it, the better it gets. So, no complaints there. Yeah, yeah, you do you get that Virginia taste right smack in the middle of it. It's almost like, the Kentucky is your taste is like Kentucky, but the Virginia is right there in the middle to sweeten it out. And as you're coming out of the smoke, as you're exhaling this, you know, the smoke, instead of getting that very harsh taste that the Kentucky can have, you're getting that sweet, naturally sweet breadiness from the Virginia, which makes it very nice. The blend itself is very smooth, so I mean, yeah, I really really like this. So, um, do I recommend it? Yes, absolutely. Um, will I buy it again? Yeah, I would definitely buy this again. It's one of those blends that I I can I can only imagine it's just going to keep getting better and better. You know, at least it won't get bad or anything. It won't go bad or anything like that. I can't imagine it going bad at all. And this is something that I would also recommend to people who are just getting into Kentucky blends, because like I said, it is a little bit. It can be a little bit on the flat side, but that there's nothing wrong with that. And with the Virginia in this case, with this blend, it just makes it very nice and sweet. It's almost like a sweet Kentucky, if you will. Very rare to find. So yeah, this is definitely something that I would buy again. Cobblestone brick, Kentucky plug. All right, compadres, comadres, that's it for me. As always, thank you for watching. If you still are, y vayan con Dios.